Welcome back, everybody. Today is Tuesday, April 15th, and I have Trudy's up here just to show everybody that I have actually did it for today. I'm still seeing a lot of people saying out there that Trudy is not holding their streaks for them, and that's what I said the other day. And I heard the site was really laggy, but for me, it's going okay. By the way, Fairies Fragments was down during maintenance, and I did not actually get to log in for my daily, which is very sad because that's what I just do on there. But now we have TNT opens applications for Neopet ambassadors. I showed you this yesterday. You can see it out here on X. You have the till the 28th to do it. If you feel like you can add anything to the Neopets ambassador program, feel free to enter. Here is the application, and here is a post off of Neopets Nation. I cut off the name, but you can go ahead and see that. And obviously, this person is known because they're a Neopets ambassador, but I just took the name off. Hi, it's me, your friendly neighborhood ambassador. As you guys have seen, the applications are open again. Are you thinking of applying? You can ask me questions here. If I'm allowed to answer, I will. But here is the general idea. There is no specific time required beyond attending some meetings periodically. You give them whatever spare time you have. The more the better, but we are all busy growing up, so there's no excessive demands. Your role is to be the voice for your chosen category. You provide constant feedback to relevant TNT members and ensure they are kept up to date with anything and everything relevant. For example, the Battledome ambassador works with the hardcore Battledomers and provides ideas, feedbacks, and on new weapons and features and help find glitches to be fixed, etc. etc. You should be heavily involved in the category you choose. Don't apply for art if you're not an artist or heavily involved in that side of the community. You want to be able to effortlessly gather information and be able to answer questions for your category off the top of your head. That makes a whole lot of sense. You'll need to be able to play well. You'll need to be able to play well with others. Being social is key. Uh, as you'll be working with TNT, the other ambassadors, and your chosen categories community, you'll even occasionally get to see TNT Dom, who is the loveliest ever. This covers the main questions I'm seeing, but tag me below if you have any other questions. I wish you all the best of luck. Being an ambassador has been incredibly stressful at times. Sap anyone, but it's been so rewarding. I've met the most incredible people, helped enact some real positive changes on the site, and have really shown how incredible the community is on a different level. Thanks, guys. I think for me personally, and this could already exist. I would love to see a list of the different things the ambassadors have done. And I'm not like saying break it down by person, not at all. Like it says right here, positive changes, and now just writing it here, the SAP, the whole thing with the advent counter, all that had to be like interesting of times. But I would just love to see some examples of just to prove that this brings a lot of impact. There's a lot of impact because of this program. I'm sure there is. It'd just be nice to see, and then people may respect it a bit more because over here, and this is why I say this, over here in the comments of Jelly Neal, I'm doing this on purpose where I can't let you actually see the words. You have some people questioning like what they do. Well, here's one. Massive errors on the site right now. I literally can't do anything. But there's things down here in the comments that maybe having a list of accomplishments would be a good thing. That would be good. Yeah, that would be really good. Now, scrolling down over here on this application, there we go. While all ambassadors communicate to TNT on overall site needs, ambassadors also have their own respective focus areas. What area of specialty and Neopets would you be interested in representing? And this is why I brought this up, just so you could see the different categories you could apply to. Premium, Neo Cash and Customization, Contest and Spotlight, Neopoint Trading, Art and Design, Avatars and Site Events, Battle Dome, Online Neopet Community Groups, mobile games. I say that because I just think about my general discussion. Games and classic games, general community concerns. I would love to do the Neopoint trading, or actually just inflation. Inflation in general. That would be the best. I'm not going to apply to any of this. I don't. I have zero time. Obviously, it's I some days I don't even have time to make a daily video of me doing dailies. But yeah, that would be good. Again, if you're out there and you're listening, just change the bank interest. That's all you have to do. That is it. There are reasons why people have lots of accounts or why people try to get to 2 billion. Makes sense. There's 600,000 reasons for that. And that would be why, 'cause it's just free money. If you could just grow your money by pressing a button, I mean that's incredible. Just reduce the max interest. That is it. All right, I should probably leave that up. Okay, moving on here. So I did my Trudies. I just want to show that one more time. I did my Trudies. Please don't say that I didn't do that. But yeah, I'm really busy. I'm super busy. I was looking at my work yesterday. I'm like, oh crap. Oh crap. Because on top of my work, I get random questions throughout the day. And because of I get random questions, it puts me majorly behind. So Neggs, let's take a look here. We got an illusion egg. I was thinking about my Eastern egg and not this illusion egg that's sitting here for me. But yeah, Ambassador. Yeah, I would really love to see a list of what they did. And I just think it'd be interesting to see all the work that they've gone through, all the things that people have put them through. Bonus collectible is here. What do I get? NC Archives Fortune Cookie. I have no idea what that does. And a premium collectible leaf surfing background. Let's take a look. Leaf surfing background. There. To do that, I was like, what? Oh wow, look at that. It's a leaf that apparently you could surf on. I'm gonna just put that in my closet. There we go. What do you do, sir? What will your fortune be? When open, you'll be able to spin the NC Archives Wheel once. Twice if you're really lucky, a day for 3 Neopian days. Safety deposit box. And on the timer effort to think about that right now. I'm just gonna move on with my life. Sorry. Yeah, holy crap. I surprised I'm actually on recording this video, but hey, I wanted to record this video because I wanted to just talk about the ambassadors. But yeah, I am totally screwed at work. Screwed, as in I definitely am going to be working many nights into the night. Do you ever have that? It makes you feel alive. I'm one of those people that work really hard under pressure. Not to say that I'm over here being lazy. It's one of those ones just I like, oh, hmm, hmm. I'm gonna do. Wait, I was supposed to look at the prices. That's right. That's right. Hold on a second. Go back here to Jelly Neo. And again, why I'm looking at the prices is because you only have so many attempts at getting. You only have so many. You only have so many Eastern eggs that you can go through. 375 for the wings. Stamp. And with the amount of chances, I need to make sure that I don't waste it. Piece of this paper craft egg, do I really no, I don't want it. I can't imagine any of these are expensive. Bullet, because then the rest you can buy. Right? That's the whole idea. So this time travel night. What about this Festival Neg charm? Electable charm. 998. Okay, 1 mil. And I know this one has this over here. Shanku stamp. I think I'd rather have this time travel one. So I'm gonna go with that. If I want the wings, apparently I can buy it for a lot less. Okay. Yes. Okay, great. That works out perfectly. Thank you. Thank you. All right, back to the festival in case there's something here that I need to click on. Boop, 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 boop. Like I said, you could read this on your own. I know you can do it. Hopefully I didn't miss anything from the other day. Anybody, any more exclamations? Okay, great. Then I can move on with my, actually, before I move on with my life, let me just make sure of that. I am not missing 15. There's text. Okay, okay. I just get worried because if I just go straight there, will it count, or do I have to go back to that main place? But I just like doing that a bunch of times. Okay, I'm gonna put this away. This time I will put you away into the gallery. That way I know I don't lose it. This thing, you might as well go into the closet. Closet, there it is. Okay. That worked out very well, I think. Yes. Great Snowager. Oh man. Ambassador. I think that'd be really cool to actually do if a person has time. Again, I am not applying for it. I just think it's really neat that it's kind of like the Jelly Neo thing, where they basically just do it for free. Well, they do it for free. It's all volunteer basis. Donation goes to support the website itself. So I think it's really cool that people give up the time, especially 'cause I use it a lot. I mean, obviously, right here, you see me bring it up like almost every day. I think it's an amazing thing that people can just give of their time for this. But I wonder if you get anything. Do you get anything for being an ambassador? Welcome. What can they do? You collaborate. FAQ. Do you get anything? Oh, here we go. Are you compensated? The community ambassador role is a volunteer role. Ambassadors are not members of the Neopets team, but rather trusted, knowledgeable, and dedicated members of the Neopets community. Ambassadors are under an NDA to ensure they can be further involved with the feedback process with us. While ambassadors volunteer their time, do get access to a few perks for the large commitment they make on an ongoing basis. Ambassadors receive a monthly allowance of 2,000 Neocash and may also be sent merchandise packages. Dang. Ambassadors also have guaranteed entry to events, pop-ups, and after parties hosted by Neopets. Actually, that's pretty nice. Dang. 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 I thought so because I was thinking about that whole affiliate thing that they were doing. I guess I did that twice already. The whole affiliate and how people are getting stuff for that. So yeah, I mean, I think that's pretty nice. I mean, it's a volunteer basis. It's a volunteer basis. You talk to the community, you go back to them, you have some meetings, you get to make a positive impact, presumably on on the game itself, the site. I think that's pretty neat. Yeah, yeah, just actually over and on nice. Yeah, I think about this and how people have this feeling about the program itself, like this awful feeling. And maybe there are bad people that they use some of that information as NDO, but use some of that information for evil. But I think in the true heart of it, hopefully people are just using it to help out the overall game. I can't imagine being the one that does the what was it? Uh Online Neopets community groups. I imagine that has everything to do with the I mean, like some of the other ones can touch on the boards too, but just the overall one, especially with what just happened. That's got to be nuts. I mean, that person wrote on the Facebook one about the sap. How stressful that could be. Woo, that had to be an interesting time. And it's not just that it happened once; it happened twice. But I don't know what time period that person was there for the ambassador program. As like I don't know the time frame since this has been up. So did they have to go through it once, or did they have to go through it twice? That'd be fun. Not. That'd be interesting. But yeah, I think it'd be really cool for anybody out there. So if you are going for it, best of luck to all of you. 14 to 10. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Hey, doggo. Two doggos. Awesome. Okay, this is an easy day. 14 to 10. Gonna move that over there. Please still be in stock. Yes, thank you. Thank you. My lucky day. Yeah, I hope so. I think the biggest problem with work is the fact that I get multiple meetings throughout the day, that I get emails. So it's not just focused on one thing the entire day. It's I have many, many things. And unfortunately for me, the deadline is Friday. So that is going to be rather painful the next over the next few days. I'm just glad also that the site is not lagging on here like people were saying. I know people were struggling throughout it looked like through the night. It might have been something to do with why Fairy Fragments is a different game, but that had its own problems. Made Neopets had its own problems. The takedown was to help with the lag because I've had that lag in the mornings, like the last couple days. So I appreciate them doing whatever they did. Maybe you just needed to restart the good old computer and voila, everything's good. Ooh, nobody won the jackpot yet. 1.6 million. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Good luck if you are going to scratch it. For me, it's like it needs to hit 5 million before I'm ever going to scratch a card because like I just can't imagine scratching these things and then just straight losing. Oh, snowballs. That's like a loss basically. Same exact thing as eating a loss. I did not even look at my fairy employment. Now that I'm thinking about that, fairy employment agency. I just like when I get there and there's just like a purple sitting there waiting for me. It's like, hello, I've been waiting for you and I want you to get me. And then you get it and you're like, oh man, so good. So good. So much money. I wonder if there's like, hmm. No, I was just thinking about different roles of ambassadors and what they can do. Is there one that calls out auto buyers and things like that? Investigative purposes one. 'Cause that'd be neat. I remember the whole Neo Truths thing. I mean, it should be pretty straightforward catching people that are doing not so good things, you would think. Like actually have someone look into that. So, oh shoot, I got to do this fortune cookie. Let's go. Oh, magic vial. Hello, Earth Fairy. Please be nice to me. Be gentle. 1600, 1150. But dang, 2000 Neo Cash. It's like, 2000 a month. I know. Again, that's you could just work a job if you're saying like it is nice. It is really nice to volunteer your time. No, because some people when I said 2000 neocash, they're gonna be like 2000 neocash for everything that you do. That's not a lot. I'm like, it's better for it's good for a volunteer sort of service, right? Like going back over here, it is what was it? There's no specific time required beyond attending some meetings periodically. You give them whatever spare time you have. I think that's not to say that you should like not do anything, not show up. You're getting 2000 Neo Cash. Let's see. The guards in Imperial Exam are members of which Neopian species? I remember off the top of my head. I want to say girl. That is correct. Thank God. Eh, off the top of my head, that's what's right. Come on, coconut. Come on, buddy. I know you can't see. It's kind of small on my screen. I've had my lot, but you know how this works out. I should have gotten nothing. Oh, dang it. It restocked. The Faerieland Employment Agency. So somewhere between, I think, the 6 to 9 minute mark. Right now is the 9 minute mark. Totally missed it, which means way before then. Way, way, way before then. Okay, let me feed, custom, all that good stuff. Ooh, dang it, I missed. I was trying to hit custom right there and I missed. Okay, have some cheese omelet. Ooh, I would love a cheese omelet. I did not eat breakfast yet. I had to get up to do this video and then I have to do my Y Schwartz video literally after this. So the second I turn this off, I'm going to start another video for Y Schwartz. Oh, by the way, this is hilarious. Let me try this leaf one. Bam, surfing on a leaf. Take a look at that. Pretty cool, actually. All this time, remember I tell you about this whole supply and demand leaching out into the real world? Take a look at this. This is why I say this. That I love watching playing Neopets because it teaches you about the economy. And people are like, this stuff doesn't happen in real life. Well, it does. It absolutely does. This set for Wide Schwartz comes out on Friday. Okay. Goddess of Victory Nikkei. You might have heard of it. You might have played the mobile app. Maybe you didn't. Maybe you want to play something like that. You don't, it doesn't really matter. But all I'm telling you here is this comes out on Friday. Now, I want to show you one other thing. This one came out last month. Rascal does not Dream Series booster box. Take a look at what's going on with this one. And trust me, I'm telling you, this applies to Neopets. We know about the laws of supply and demand. That is one of the biggest things that keep Neopets going, right? People like playing the whole trading. People like making prices go up on certain items, right? Inflating it, basically. So when you take a look over here and apply it in a real world method, this is Rascal Does Not Dream series. This is the one I was talking about that had no signatures that people didn't want. You can take a look down here. Here is a little chart that shows you how much has been selling. But if you want to see more details, you just click on this. Okay, as you can see, there's periods right here 4, 4, 4, 5. Hopefully you can see it on my screen. I'm going to try to make it bigger. 4, 5, 4, 6 is missing. Nobody bought a booster box in there. 4, 7, there was a bunch that were bought. 4, 8, 4, 9 completely missing. 4, 10, 1. 4, 11, 4, 12. So you see this, and then you scroll down and look at the amount that are on here. 13 listings. Someone guy got 3, 7, 44, 2, 6, 14. If this were Neopets, like imagine this is not the real world, but just imagine this is Neopets, and I need an item. I need an item. Espresso. What? What? Look at that thing. It is very sad. It is super sad. I have lost where I just put the thing. Okay. The Presso Espresso. And you can see obviously what's happening here. This is a new item. People are trying to get rid of it. You have someone here that put it at 999,997, and then another one that undercut for 888,000. As more of these come up, what's going to happen? It's going to drop down in price because the demand isn't there and the supply is moving up. Makes sense. Same idea here. You already had this isn't going to be created through Neopets magic. This already exists. And people are going to undercut each other 45-24, 45-23. Now this is a set that is not really wanted at this point. You can see the demand on it is not there, but take a look at this one. This one has amazing amount of sales. It's not even out yet, and you can see 42 items sold. You can see in the past, even just this morning, dang, there's 8 boxes already purchased as of this morning. If you take a look even more here, what happens if I scroll down and show you these? There's 19 listings: 19, 23, 17, 22, 21, 3, 16, 1,500. 15, some guy has 1,500 of these, and it's not even a joke. It's real. It is real. 1,500. This guy put it up here yesterday, and what people have been doing throughout yesterday has been adding more and undercutting. They kept undercutting. People are like, it's only 1 cent difference. Well, now it's more than 1 cent difference, but you get the whole reason, right? With limited demand, if somebody were to purchase a box, that means that that demand is gone. It's lower by 1. So if you say there's 100 people that want a box, even if it's 1 cent difference, the mere fact that that one person bought from the guy above you for 1 cent less means instead of having 100 people that want it, only 99 want it. So this person really took a gamble and bought 1,500 of these. He actually bought more than that. He probably sold it. He probably sold it through pre-orders in different areas, but on TCG Player, at the very least, he put 1,500 of them up. And the big problem here is on TCG Player, unless you're a store, you cannot list it on here. So on Friday, when this comes up, there's going to be a ton more of them. And when I was talking about this on my Discord, there was one person that said, "I don't understand what the big deal is," and I'm like, here's the huge problem. If you are a buyer and you see this going on, would you buy these boxes? By the way, they normally sell under $50. Under 50, right? Just over here, under $50. But because there's so many people that want to buy this, it was selling in like right here in the 90s. You even had people up here almost hitting the 100. Okay, but you see this chart here. People were paying $90 for a box that you could have gotten under $50. So if you were a person that was looking to buy, would you wait for this to come down, knowing that some guy is eventually going to have to sell these 1500? Yes, that is the whole supply and demand. That is why I said basically they should have played Neopets. Why should they have played Neopets? Because of this. You would know inherently from playing Neopets supply and demand, how you have to undercut people, how a limited supply or limited demand really affects how you price things and how you reprice things throughout the day. You don't have to go through on Neopets this whole thing about selling on a website and managing inventory and all that, but this is real life. That's what's so great about Neopets. People don't really understand it. And that's why I'm nominating myself as inflation ambassador. No, I'm not. I'm not. That doesn't exist, and even then, I don't have the time. But for the love of God, if you are out there, Neopets, somebody working, ambassadors, somebody, please just cut the bank interest. That's all you got to do. I mean, you think about it. If printing money in real life causes inflation because people get more money, wouldn't you just cut the supply of free money? And one of the ways of doing that is the bank. And that's not cutting off normal people, right? Like, there's a limit. Like I said, 100,000 a day. 100,000 a day to a normal person will still be fine. Anybody above that, that's they're making a lot of Neo points. Have them do things on the site. Play the site. Yes, play. They can trade away still if they want to, but that will definitely help out in terms of reducing the amount of Neo points out there and people, trying to figure out what am I going to do with 600,000 Neo points a day. I guess I'll just buy a bunch of paintbrushes or I'll just buy a bunch of stuff and make it inflate. You get it? That's how you fix it. Or at least one step in fixing it. It's not gonna no, no solution is going to just no. There's not gonna be one solution or one answer to fix it all. No, it's at the very least something to start it out. There you go. This is why I'm so fascinating with Neopets because you can take some of the stuff and apply it to real world like this. And I don't know if they understood what I meant by the whole Neopets thing, because obviously some people didn't ever play this. But you see the problem with this, and then you take a look at what I just showed you with this espresso. You could see it right away that, or even like one of these. I can't do that. Powered egg. By the way, if you're wondering why I had that powered egg sitting there at that price, it's because I want to see if it ever breaches that price. Okay, so it's 144,000. Okay, there's a reason why I put it there, but same idea here. You would inherently understand what is going on. Oh man, I love Neopets. So good. It's so good. This is what I'm gonna tell people. I'm gonna be like, go play some Neopets. You'll understand why this is not going to work out great for some of these people. But with the amount of boxes sold, I mean, I think he has a chance of eventually digging out. But as you can see, let's see yesterday. How many sold yesterday? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 18, 18 boxes. So if he was the only seller that existed, eventually he would get to the 1500. And I think eventually he will. It's just at what price will it drop to before he can actually sell it. Very interesting. I can't wait to just keep watching it. But that is everything. That's where I'm going to end. I do have to do this Y Shores, and this is a great lead in for that. But I have to do my Battledome and all this other stuff. But as always, I will see you at some point. Tomorrow, there's no guarantee on tomorrow. That's like a saying, actually, isn't it? Enjoy your life, basically, because there's no guarantee of a tomorrow. Yeah, and I only say that because of work. But if I'm not around, have a happy time. I'll see you at some point in the future. Bye.